tenjebe danjudi nyeba kachi jigwalawa. This freedom richness, this human body, which has a great meaning, this is so difficult and easy to bear. So, as I mentioned in the teaching by Buddha, that so difficult to find by examples, by numbers, by cause, by examples. The total would come up only after 100 years. And is blind, come up blind. So the golden ring, first of all, golden ring is difficult to stay in the water, it will sink gently. So wooden ring, some the light can stay, but the golden ring, so difficult. It goes into water, so difficult to stay on the top of water. So if it says the turtle come up only after 100 years, not all the time. So even the blind can't see the golden light, golden light, golden ring. So the golden ring, even it is possible to stay, but so difficult to can't stay in the water. But even it stays, but if windy, waves would carry. Waves would carry anyway. So difficult to the golden ring. After only 100 years, come up, but blind, so can see. So then the golden ring, it comes up. The golden ring, the head is able to come through the golden ring. So and the golden ring go over the neck. It's the example is some kind of an impossible thing to happen. So like that this time we have received human body, not just human body, but eight freedom tendencies and the perfect human body. Something which kind of impossible things happened this time. then so unbelievable, so the easy to understand by example. So rare to receive this, to find this. We found it's impossible thing happened. Right. So there. Then by number, then each day, each hour, minute, then how many sentence beings get reborn, per intermittent stage get reborn. Hell realm is number like the number of the dust of the earth. Unbelievable, so many. So, for example, you know, in the bottle, so if you didn't take care well, you know, the bottle inside and substances inside the substances, and so you see, you know, didn't because it become condition. So then, sentence to be reborn. So tiny insects, so tiny, they're full. And like that. It's amazing. In Laudo, when I was in the cave, many years ago, I was trying to, I saw in the Kanjuru, you know, one method how to achieve wisdom. So I got those special substances. I got. So I met her, the blessed pill. So in the bottle, is my bottle. I think after 1 or 2 days, full of insects, tiny insects, like this. So much. Yes. So you know, similar in the stomach also you get worms. This is a round worm, but they become long if it's stretched out very long. But it's so tight, round, but long, because stretched out long. Even the stomach, you see the condition. It was so easily to get reborn. Amazing. So, for example, I didn't see him, but dog or some, you know, dead. And then, you know, in the road, some, of course, it's put in the refrigerator, of course. I think the condition, I get, it doesn't get upon worms, I think. But, you know, just let the water there. Oh, full of worms are the kaza, the white one, kaza. Maggots, full of maggots. Can you imagine? Full of maggots inside. Wow. So here you see, spider. I think helping me, I was so easy to run animal. So amazing, wonderful. Oh, you know, if you didn't take care of us, in the food, vegetables, well. So easy, fruits, everything, but you know, the sort of composed mountain, you know, no refrigerator, just like so easy. Did you see any animals, the orange fruit? Did anybody see worms in the orange fruit? Nobody saw. Yeah. Huh? What? Flies. Flies born there. Fruit flies. Flies born there? Born in the fruit? Huh? Flies born in the fruit. I saw. Not flies. Born there. Born orange. Orange, when you orange, you have to be careful. Maybe not in the West. Probably maybe not, but in the East. When you open the orange, sticky, very watery, sticky. And when you do it, it's watery. So those have to be careful. Because, well, maybe it's not in the refrigerator and however, yeah, due to the reasons. The ones that are sticky, I think is better. But once very sticky, to a separate some water. So those oranges could a little old. I don't think it's a new orange. I'm not 100% sure. But the only you can recognize the head is black. So when you eat, probably most people won't know because no doubt, there's no superstition. That's warm, so it's of course have to know. So those stick ones, open, then you open orange, then there's only how you see is the head is black. That's very useful. The head is black. That's very useful. Otherwise, only thing is moving. Only thing is moving. That's something to recognize. But if the head is not black, it's difficult to recognize. Normal people don't think so. I just eat. So the head is so tiny one. Head is black, so that is easy to recognize. Then the moving. So the orange, which is sticky in water, the more possibility in that kind of orange. In the East, in the West, I didn't see. In the West, East, I've seen 2 times, a long time ago. So like that, I mean, wherever the condition happens. It happens. The worms get born there. In Tibet, one monk described in the teaching, one monk has to go travel somewhere, so he put the skin, paper skin that you use to wrap, luggage to carry, so it become hard. So he had to travel somewhere, so he put the leather, in the water a few days. And then he put a stone to keep it in the water to make salt. So when he went back after a few days, then he became an animal. So where the chain is And there's a bigger letter, so it's like snake. It's like the what do you call? Not snake, but the other eagle. No, here. Here, where the head is bigger than small, the more narrow. So where the chain is the mouth, the head. Then it becomes animal. After a few days, you went in the water, become animal. The consciousness, some sentient being had karma. Had karma, you see, it's a border like that. So it entered consciousness there, then it became animal. So he couldn't use. After a few days, he went to pick up that to use, to make substance, to use for luggage, to wear, to take luggage, you know. So he had to go travel somewhere. So he couldn't use. So the karma, it is karma. So in the, so the so each hour, each day, hour, minute, how many sentences from intimate stage get reborn? Hell is like the number of them, like the number of the dust of this earth, this big earth, like that. So and then hell. Then how many sentient beings each day, each hour, each minute get born from the intimate stage? It's a preta, hungry ghost, preta. Or like the number of the sand grains in the Pacific Ocean, the number of the sand grains in the Pacific Ocean. So unbelievable. That I think if you have the eye, if you have the coming eye to able to see petals around, so I think it is unbelievable so much. Normally we don't see. Unbelievable. So the in Taiwan, well, this has been quite a number of years ago. I led Genesis retreat in one Taiwanese monastery. The Taiwan monk temple. One side of the temple, when people die, the bodies. When people died, the bones, the bodies, the ashes brought to the monastery. So but there are many kind of small stupa built one side of the monastery. That's one of the big income of the monastery. So there's a charge, the cost for rich people, for poor people. In one Thailand, Taiwan, Taipei. On one mountain there was a desert temple, and then where our center, that time they center, where our center, Taipei center, moved 1 year or more than a year. The benefactors, Tracy, met in America. There's a Buddhist foundation. They invited several times to give initiations. So I met her there. So her house in Taipei, upstairs, top building upstairs. So center, no, she's downstairs, but top center moved there. So our parents, yeah, I think her parents, mother or something, ashes taken in the monastery. So one day I went up there, just to look, and where she brought ashes, father, mother, or mother, I'm not sure. So this side wall is rich people. 10,000 Taiwanese dollars, 10,000 or something. Then this one, poor people. Just you all. This side is them all, rich people, poor people, small one. And this side is 5,000. And this side 10,000. I think something like that. You pay if you're going to put ashes there, then you pay. It depends on what you put, the rich people or poor people. So I think general people, because general people would like to spend more money, or due to reputations or reputation, not repetition, reputation. So I think put that 10,000. That maybe like that. I mean, yes, of course it helps with the monks when living their food, means living, can think as offering, yeah, then, you see, so without eternal Dharma in attachment to this life, comfort, to this life happiness, without that, you didn't choose eternal Dharma. Without that, then, all monks are living so can become amazed, but I'm not sure. So what and maybe just for reputation, the high cost, you pay more money and nothing, just totally empty, nothing, just non-virtue. That without moderation, non-virtue. So and if the monks come to pray, if the monks did come to pray, and just benefit for the dead person. Yeah, so anyway, so like that. So that's big income for the monastery. So anyway, in this monastery, it's quite way up. I don't know it's from Taiwan up, quite up the mountains. So we did Genesis retreat for maybe 7 days or 2 weeks, I'm not sure. So there was one girl down there. So Naga entered in her. So then she came towards me, but the leg can't spread, the shape, animal shape. So Naga, the leg, can spread, but not normal, but it was Naga entered. So they only fit, very small steps. So two legs can't spread. As they came towards me, and one asked for refuge, and some with some fortune to receive Dharma. So I told her to not give harm to this lady, and make her free. And I think she said, show me the path or something. That's quite common. When the spirit wants to release the person, then the spirit will ask you that to show path. So I asked Jabje Rinpoche how to do that. Rinpoche said to pour. I think that that's quite common when the spirit accept. Very beginning is difficult to accept, and the spirit also they can tell lie, and they can turn to the truth. They can tell lie. So anyway, when the spirit accepts you to lead the person, then they will ask you, show me the path. So anyway, I don't remember whether I gave refuge or not, but so when so I told her to not give harm to the lady, and it won't be good for you, and the Naga. So she was with her friend, or I'm not sure, husband or friend, one man who is more experienced of her, or what happens with her. So they were sitting down there. So so Nyung Nä were doing the Kasare Nyung Nä. The Genesis, but in the last session, we do the fourth generation mandala, the blessing the vase, from Genesis hand. I don't believe. I don't believe that much. Normally, I just pass that. Not so much, but the water was distributed to the people as Nyung Nä they do. So when the water came to her, she drank, and she said there are many predators outside. Naga or Preta, I don't remember what she mentioned. Preta, yeah. She drank a little bit and said, there's so many outside. She didn't drink much, she just drank some. And she said, and she explained how she came inside in our room. So beginning of the retreat, evening of the retreat, there's how to begin the retreat. You blessing the place and blessing Buddha's mind, all that, and then giving Dharma to the protector outside, and to protect the people. So I did that. Protector outside. Usually it is, yeah. So depend on the retreat, there are different protectors. And this one, I think, I'm not sure, I'm not sure. I don't remember now. We did the Dharma to protect outside. The protector, not protector, protector, not protector, protector. My spelling it change. Protector, protector. outside. not protecting our protector. So anyway, and so the water, So anyway, first is, so she said she was able to come inside the Naga, So she said outside there are 3 monks. One monk doesn't have hat. One monk doesn't have hat. One monk doesn't have a hand. So 3 monks have something wrong. So pretas, born look like monk, but something wrong. Pretas. And then, like the bush, whole like forest, like whole, I don't know, the preta, I think maybe more preta, so much like forest. This is unbelievable, so much like forest, so much outside. And she was, when she was coming inside, there was projector outside. The projector kicked her. the projector kicked her, so she has pain here. She was somehow at karma, slowly able to come inside. So she said, so I asked people to ask more about what she see, what to show like this. So she said she doesn't sleep. She has only 3 days to be inside. She has only short time to be inside. She doesn't want waste time. She wanted to practice. She didn't want to waste time. She had time only to be inside. She went through the days, only short time. She said. So then tomorrow, again the water passed. So what I did was 3 buckets after she explained that, and 3 buckets of water. All the 3 buckets of water with water. Then we do the blessing. That vase water put in the 3 buckets, or also do the blessing or at that time. Then taken outside. There's a Tibetan Dorga, one very good nun. They took Tibetan tradition nun, Tibetan Dorga. Always she doesn't waste time. She recites Dhammapada Sutra or many other sutras all the time. Very good nun. So I told her to do, but she's scared to go outside. So then I told her friend, in the church of the water, she has much more experience. So he threw the bucket of water outside, then sprinkled outside all over the road and outside. So there's so much spirit, so much. So it helps. It sprinkle the blessed water. So then I don't know that much believe, but I think actually genesis helps. What we have to know is genesis is there. Genesis is really happening, the blessed water. You have to know that. Even though the concentration is good, genesis is there. Genesis is really happening, the water. Blessed water. You have to know that. So then, the second day, she drank water, and then I think the Naga or Padasta went. So I think she said it became Konyen. It became Konyen, and went away. Sky disappeared. It became Kunyan. So that's then she better. So the half friend, this man, has a lot of experience, and so no fear. We went around to swing all the water like this. So the soul is busy. So, if possible, when we do Nyung Nä, blessing water, it is very good outside to sprinkle around. So good, so helpful for the spirits. We don't see, we don't come to see. But especially there, also cemetery. Cemetery. So it says like bush, jungle, so much outside. She said, but she's a little bit calmer to listen Dharma or to practice. So I was able to come, even though she was kicked out by the protector. So she has pain here, knee, has a neck, no knee. So definitely, I believe that genetic blessed water. So anyway, then see each day, each hour, minute, centimeters we get by animal, insect, like the grass growing on the mountain, on the ground. There are numberless universe. So there are numberless universe, not only this world, but then the numberless universe. So the grass growing mountains on the ground, uncountable. So that the number of the animals every day, every hour. So as I mentioned before, that bottle where the substance up to the full of insects, tiny, so tiny, unbelievable tiny. So I think, when they become conditioned, so easy. So, then there are many other things like that. Normally we see them when the condition happens in the insects, tiny insects, full of tiny insects. You normally see. There's a wet ground, wet is or some management. So anyway, and the Kasa. In the human report, Buddha said, if you scratch the earth, how much earth comes here, like that. So, how many sentences get reborn each day, hour, the number of the justice. But how many sentences get human rebirth, higher rebirth, body of the happy, dendro, happy tongues migrating. So little. The earth gets in the nails. So the ants, nest with their thousands. So how many people in the city is nothing compared to few ants nest. So many, unbelievable. So, Then you put a nail or even needle on the ground, then how many grains you throw, no grain, it's so difficult, no grain stays on the tip of the needle, on the tip of the needle that you put up on the ground. How many grains you throw, no grain stays on that. So like that, so difficult. The human birth, how much grains you throw over the glass, window glass, then how many grains they stay on the glass. So this, that's so difficult to stay grain all over the glass, and the glass up, not down, up. So anyway, so this time we received the special preparation meal, but it was so much rare. So then third one by course, so difficult. So difficult to find by the cause, by checking the cause. So the cause so difficult to create. So, for example, as I mentioned yesterday, the motivation like that, always non-virtue with 3 personal mind, and especially attachment, all the attachment to this life, the happiness of this life, from morning until day and night time, both. Whatever we do, just like myself, then whatever we do, getting up, dressing up, washing, eating, so whatever want to, having lunch, dinner, every eating food, every spoon of food, everything. So everything done with attachment to this life, with the adult Dharma. Also, so whatever, walking, everything done. So not done. There's nothing become Dharma. Adult Dharma, black Dharma, meaning black Dharma, meaningless life. Not only waste life, but negative karma, day and night, so every single action, there's no Dharma, motivation with Dharma, so rare, including going to sleep, everything. So, basically attachment to this life. So then, who has a realization, as Milarepa said, by remembering impermanence, death, then you become victory over the laziness. So, remembering death again and again, and death again and again. Then what? By having generated realization of impermanence, then whatever you do, everything becomes Dharma. From morning until night, eating, walking, sitting, sleeping, besides listening, reflecting, meditation, besides that, and then eating, walking, sitting, sleeping, everything becomes Dharma. So, no thought of killing this life, the happiness. Only the last, the very important, lowest motivation, which is Dharma, is understand by the it was Dharma, and understand by that, the attachment to this life, understand by that, and then seeking happiness of future life. Seeking happiness future life. Understand by the attachment, seeking happiness life, attach this life, then seeking happiness future life. And then you see the Samba. Motivation gradual part of the lower capable being, and then that seeking happiness in life. So then everything becomes Dharma. That is the lowest motivation. Everything becomes Dharma. You see? Then say no question. Then if even the renounced, even detached, the future life samsara happiness, temporal happiness. Future life, something detached, seeing all the natural suffering, then everything what you do is because of liberation. From morning you see, eating, working, sitting, sleeping, doing job, every single thing because of nirvana, because of liberation, tattva, cause of liberation. The blissful state of peace. Forever, not just for some advantage, no, forever, ultimate happiness. Then if it's bodhicitta generated, then everything becomes, whatever you do, everything becomes cause for enlightenment. Everything becomes cause, the numberless sentient beings free from oceans of samsara suffering, and to bring in the peerless happiness, state of omniscient mind. For that, to achieve enlightenment. For that reason, method to achieve oneself, to achieve enlightenment, to achieve one state of omniscient mind. So become cause for that. It's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. That's so the bodhicitta is unbelievable, most unbelievable, most unbelievable. So your every action becomes that. Can you imagine? For the happiness of the sentient beings. Wow. Numberless sentient beings, numberless helplings, hungry animals, human beings, suras, asuras, beings. Wow. That. Yeah, then with the realization of emptiness, even there's no realization, but see effortful meditation. So I think even effortful meditation within that. Become antidote, didn't cause samsara, become antidote to samsara, antidote to root of samsara, ignorance. Then they ignorance holding the I guess as truly as that exists in permanent sight, and believing that. So the antidote of that, exactly opposite antidote. So whatever action you do, it becomes antidote to that, eliminate the ignorance. So good. So anyway, So like that, and then morality, even one, first of all, to meet with the Dharma is so rare. To meet with the Dharma, so rare. You see, how many human beings in this world? Billionaire, zillionaire, trillionaire, whatever. Or simple people, and the rich people. But you see, who met Dharma? So rare, but the Dharma. So rare. And people don't understand. And they say, I went in party in Delhi. One student who was embassy, American embassy. Francis, she was the director of Tushita Center in Delhi. So one time, she was party all the time, but she invited me, when I was in Delhi, she invited one time me in party. So it was his one was Karmapa's benefactor. Very, very, very rich Indian man. He has TV, huge. I never saw huge. Like that fits one small room, like probably the size of that door, that window door, that size, huge. So I think I was invited to the party. So I met some embassy from the what's it called? Which country was there? It's a very strong kitchen. Poland, yes. Poland embassy. She wanted to invite me there, but he didn't have money. He said to us, he will go back by boat, by ship, I think. Something that didn't happen. Anyway, yeah. So they're business people, Indian rich business people, but they're scared. They don't know, because they don't know Buddhism. So they're not particularly involved in Hindu religion, not particularly involved in Buddhism. So they're scared. Because they don't know. So the minute they don't, so they're scared in case something wrong. They're scared to involve. So many people like that. So see, they're generally good people, but scared because they don't know Buddhism. So doesn't. So even the chance to learn, but she's scared because something wrong. We never know. So people are scared. And so anyway, so even we met with Dharma, then to the morality precepts. It was difficult to keep. Even one to keep pure, difficult. So, using ourselves as an example, very difficult to get morality. And using example others in the world, other people, very little. And, to keep pure is extremely difficult. Very difficult. So many obstacles to keep pure. Obstacles from outside, obstacles from inside, delusion. So, therefore, and then you see, even you did something, you collect some virtue, but immediately you collect some virtue, morality, some virtue, but then But then never practice patience. You never practice patience. They all angry for that. When never practice patience, you don't know how to practice patience. Well, one thing doesn't know how to practice patience, and then even one knows techniques, but you don't do practice, so always get angry. Always the anger, so anger rises so easily. So uncontrollably, because one month has been used of that from beginning to the birth. The patient has not been used as not habituated in patience, but habituated with the anger. Those are the negative thoughts from beginning to the birth. So that rises so easily, so uncontrollably rises. So all the time. So every time destroy the marriage. You correct, even though some marriage, practice moral, destroy. Again destroy. Like that. So if I did this, I did Vajasava, I did this. But you see the anger comes quite often, even during the retreat, anger comes. Of course, it's Buddha. The second Dojicang, the one who great yogi, that I mentioned, became Harama Geshe with Jojo Rinpoche in Malam Chamo Great Festival. Second Dojicang, then after become then as a practice then learned then in the summer was lived renounced life in the still life in the caves, a solitary place with Ramada as a practice consort, and then she enlightenment and the very high tongue realization, the completion part, it was like illusory body unification. So they accepted by His Holiness Terinda Lama, accepted, how do you say, respected by Terinda Lama, so like that. So his son, Segung Tsechi Rinpoche, here's the manifestation of the Mapa's son, Damantati, Mapa's military guru, Mapa's son, Damantati. So the Kaza, so Rinpoche told me one time, Dhammasala Rinpoche did it, and Rinpoche said, I think that one young monk was supposed to serve Rinpoche, bring tea and bring food, but I think the young monk was not there to serve. No, he was out, and I think maybe didn't bring food and something during the retreat. So Rinpoche, I think Rinpoche showed the aspect angry. Rinpoche showed the aspect angry. So beat the monk, young monk. So Rinpoche, because Rinpoche did that, Rinpoche did the retreat all over again. Because we get angry, we don't repeat again, we just continue. But the Rinpoche, such an enlightened being, Mapa's son, is a sure aspect anger, beat the monk, begin the retreat again from that. Which told me, good angry in the beat the monk, the small monk. So you see, even though we have been, I did this, this practice, this, this, so, but you don't practice, somebody give you a hard time, somebody bad look, or say not nice words or something, you get angry. You don't practice patience, you get angry. I mean, that's like me, Practice doesn't practice patience. My name is Zopa, but no patience. Just name like calling Buddha to dog, So anyway, so life is like this. So heresy, anger so many times. Doesn't practice patience. So all the merits are destroyed. Again, blown up. So I think one thing is not having progression in the mind. So many things you did, but same. Like you never met Dharma. Still the mind is same as never met Dharma. Even worse. More pride than before. Before you didn't know Dharma, less pride. Now so many arrogance, so many delusions stronger than before. So I think it's like that. So even did something but did not dedicate well the merit. Did not just recite the words, but didn't dedicate from the heart. So I think it's difficult, so difficult. So that's why even so many things done, but the mind is, still the same words. So instead of realization, instead of progression, instead of more renunciation, more compassion, more, the wisdom, realizing ultimate truth. The emptiness, emptiness only. So I think so important to, unbelievably important to practice patience, to protect your practice patience for you are, to protect your merit, and for say to be free from oceans or something, start from yourself. Most important reason is utmost important reason to numberless sentences free from oceans of some sort of suffering, to make that, to cause that, and to bring them Buddhahood, the sanctity of Buddhahood, to bring what are the practice patience. So most unbelievable, the most unbelievable thing. Then to say, even to bring peace in the world, to bring peace and happiness in the world. If you cannot practice patience, how can you bring peace and happiness in the world? It's impossible. So even you can't bring peace in your family members, in your family, even yourself. So the patience is so important. So many reasons. So therefore, how difficult it is to find perfect but again, so difficult to find that. Just one quotation. Seventh Dalai Lama Jawakasan Gyaso mentioned that Chudang Chungbe Chedi Nangshi Zam No Chung Lodang Davik Gejimar. 또는 이제 바로 되니를 중요 삼바제와 진리로 내사 가자 주당 준비 제디 능시담 녹중 로당 다음에 깨지마 또는 then please grant blessings to realize the mere appearance of this life, similar to the animals, worms, insects, mosquitoes, battering us, making noise, battering us makes it angry, but then you kill. I went to buy plants. In Washington, we ordered a big Amitabha statue made of marble in Vietnam. Beginning very good face, very smiling, except the eyes, but as he made some hole here. I don't know. He tried to, after I sent example, he tried to make. And he didn't check well. He tried to make something but wrong. But he made very nice the rest. And I want to make the text, what the text says. So at the very end, the last picture I saw on one of the last pictures. So then he made over this around. Then it made me to think, this statue was made like my face. I thought, the artist in Vietnam made the statue, finally made it like, he made his time better, then become like my face. That's what I thought. Anyway, so not so beautiful as the beginning. The eyes, I don't know what's. So we're going to have a marble Amitabha outside. So they wanted to plant trees, flower trees around, make beautiful offering, to Amitabha. Then also became kind of a park where people can picnic or can come there to see Amitabha and whether there's a or not, see, then they can have a relax, enjoy. So that's second. So I went to buy plants near Chanaska. So there's one lady. John and Tachin, they knew her. John knew her 10 years ago. They know very well each other, a friend. And so I went to buy plants. And she says that she was so excited at the beginning. And at the end, she said what she should do. And then she said, she tried her best. She tried her best. She tried her best, practice her best, except mosquitoes. She said, except the mosquitoes. I thought to tell, but I didn't get to tell. The Tachin and John was not there. I want to call John. She was staying in his room, so I wanted him to come to. He knows more the place and him is good, so he knows. So then I didn't call him, then it might become late. So Chin and somebody else, I think, that's in Holy and on the way somewhere share. So she said, I do my best, but except mosquito. She says, so I want to tell, we don't kill mosquitoes. I wanted to say, you can live the life without killing mosquitoes. I want to tell, we don't kill mosquitoes, but I couldn't pass through mouth. So they slow one to tell that to her, so that she knows she can live her life without need to kill mosquitoes. There's like smell like ants. So animals means the the ants and the insects, worms. Also, mere appearance of the kaza, mere appearance of this life, smell to the animals. So you see, they nothing else to think, just the happiness of this life. Then being attached to the appearance of the happiness of this life, just busy all the time to run, up and down the ants and so they're looking food and they're so busy. There's nothing special. So the most people, except people who practice Dharma, most people in the world shape human body, but mind exactly same as animal, insects. Shape human body. That's why mind, way of thinking, exactly the same. Nothing higher, nothing special than the animal. Even billionaire, zillionaire, trillionaire. Mind, exactly the same. It's animal, insects. The flies. So meaningless. No, is meaningless. Just the life is so life became meaningless. Life became meaningless, and like Latin, just like that, just like Latin, just very short time. Life became meaningless, and short life doesn't last long, like Latin. When we die, you see what happens. Now we think, living a long time. But when you die, human body happened, gone now. That happens. And also I heard, before you die, all that, whatever you did bad, all that, it appears again to your memory. Like movie, it goes. I have that also. However, I got human body, house and the car and all the, whatever it's human body had gone. Now it's gone. This is gone. You had, gone. This is what happens. Not a lot of direct catching my soul, like the Latin, just 1 second. Catching my Dones, also by reading that way, Julian Paro, anyway, Junior Samata was changed, please, to generate the thought of the small capable being, seeking the happiness of, seeking the life beyond this, so when seeking the happiness future life, not seeking this life, with no difference with the animal, not that, but seeking happiness future life. They abandon this, then seeking the happiness, the lost motivation, the Dharma motivation. Jewish Samba, the thought of the old, small world being, small capable being, ask to grant blessing to that Jewish Samba by the seventh Lama. The next one, Lende subject, Nendu Dunga Soba Kawatone, Lende subject, so I think maybe I don't go details. Lende subject, the action result so profound, Nendu Dunga Soba Kawatone, by seeing the suffering of the bad transmigration, so difficult to bear, then in Taiwan is from the heart, from the heart, then you go for refuge to Buddha Dhamma Sangha, Bonjo Sumla Japa dressing. Then the Wangava Church, the Junwa Jins, then to grant blessings. Grand blessings is on the covers also taking refuge. And to see the karma action result is so profound, and the suffering of the bad transformation so difficult to bear, and from the heart, asking to grant blessings for all that. Then the abandon the karma. To abandon negative karma and to practice Dharma, to practice virtue, then go Dharma, to practice virtue, go Dharma. So. So the abandon negative karma and practicing virtue, according Dharma, to do that according Dharma. So without mistake, with their religion which believes about negative karma, sin, negative karma, but it's wrong. But it's wrong understanding, you see. So here, the Wangava Church means exactly, no mistakes, the avoiding negative karma, and then also practice virtue exactly, the Dharma. Yeah, that's. Yeah, so it's. Oh, yeah. Maybe it's true, yeah. Ontake Jinye Sabe Geva de Tendan Droa Gola Gamena Java Jesu Losanda Maitim
Saji Bagi Gimero Gimba Sangi Jindu Mitevu Oganamda Jingla Java Joe Guru Rana Mendaragani Tayami
Chanjo Senjo
Rinpoche Magi Panangi Gyuji Kepa Nyambani Kone Kondu
Gawa Di
Lama Sangye Tugyone Toa Chigyamalu Teye Salak Pajo.
Thank you very much.